I hope you're having fun so far and enjoying the party. I wanted to just make this video about all of my other favorite things that I haven't mentioned so far. So hopefully you're not feeling too overwhelmed. I know there's a lot to choose from, but I want to help you get some ideas of what you can do with Wildtree, because even if you're not a chef, I'm not, these things are super easy to incorporate into your meals to make them have so much more flavor and just be healthier options for your family. So some other favorites of mine include, so I'll start with our dill seasoning. There's a basic recipe right on here for a dill dip. You can do this in place of buying veggie dip at the store. Just make up a batch of this. A little is going to go a long way. Each batch is only calling for 2 teaspoons of this, so you can imagine how long this will last you. And serve it at a party, make it up, and give your kids healthy veggie dip for a snack. We love the dill, and even as a seasoning or a sauce mix to put on salmon. Another favorite is the chicken bouillon soup base. So I know soup can be an all year round thing for many people, and this here makes 22 cups of broth. So rather than buying the big cans or cartons, you just need this with water and you have your soup base. Guacamole seasoning. Oh, this just makes my mouth water. I am an avocado fan and I love guacamole, and this couldn't get much easier. So you just take 2 avocados with a couple teaspoons of this dry blend and you have guacamole with great flavor. If you only want to make some avocado for one person or some guacamole for one person, just take 1 avocado and cut the recipe in half, and it's a super quick topping for your Mexican nights. Here is our pizza sauce seasoning. So homemade pizzas are so much healthier than store-bought. We have our own pizza dough with Wildtree, so check that out. But then this seasoning, all you do is add it to tomato sauce. So just buy a small can, add some of this seasoning, and you have a really great flavored pizza sauce. Here is our garlic galore seasoning, an all-purpose favorite. Any recipe that's calling for fresh garlic, garlic powder, you name it, you can throw in this garlic galore seasoning. There's also a fabulous dip recipe on the jar for garlic dip with veggies or pretzels or things like that. But this garlic is going to become your go-to if you like garlic. Along those same lines is our all-purpose onion seasoning. So any recipe that's calling for chopped onions or onion powder or minced onions, and maybe you don't feel like cutting them, throw this in. This is also similar to a Lipton onion soup mix, so this can be used in a variety of ways, and again has a dip recipe on the jar for you. Okay, let's see here. Here is one of our gourmet sea salts. So we have 6 different gourmet sea salts. A little bit goes a long way with these. And my favorite is the garlic gourmet sea salt. So you could use it like you would garlic salt in a recipe. Throw it on any meat, any veggie. This is the all-purpose sea salt, so be sure to check these out. These are fun to keep on hand to change up your recipe flavors. Switching gears a little bit to some sweeter things. Here's a fun one, our hearty oatmeal mix-in sugar and spice. So this can go right into oatmeal for some light hints of sweetness, and it's also really good sprinkled on cut up apples. My kids love this as a healthy snack. And then one of my favorites from our dessert line is our s'mores dessert blend. So what I do is mix up some heavy whipping cream. I whip it until it's thick like whipped cream and add about a tablespoon of this to it. That's it. Dip graham crackers, strawberries. It's really tasty. So this is similar to, we have a chocolate mousse mix, a coffee mousse mix, a very berry cheesecake blend. You'll find a handful of things in our dessert line as well. Let's hear what your go-to seasoning is at your house.